What's going on? How y'all doing out there? This video gonna be about the hundreds of white nationalists who marched in Philadelphia last night. Now let me tell you something. CNN was having all this 4th of July baloney and all these concerts and all these people. Oh, we reopen. Oh, the pandemic is almost over. Well, it's not. And we're gonna celebrate good times and do what you feel. That insurrection is 6 months anniversary of tomorrow. There are white nationalists out here. This is real. It is racist. It is hateful. It is spiteful. And I have relatives in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania. And I don't know where they were, but I'm rest assured they knew about this situation. When you see stuff like them talking about taking it back and the election was stolen and things were rigged, what does that tell you? That says a race war. What does that tell you? There are all forms of people who are going to definitely side with this foolishness. But America has never changed. It has gradually allowed certain things to we turn the page, we act like we kind of move along, but it ain't changed. This is not change. So supposedly and it's a fake holiday. The 4th of July is a joke. That's why I don't waste my time with that garbage. No way. But this last night is a reminder. They not trying to hear no kumbaya and there is no united. There's no unity in America. There ain't no unity. And it always take the white nationalists to show what's up. See these politicians, people be lying. If you read between the rhetoric, what you saw with the insurrection, and you see the people that Trump brought out and Joe Biden bring out, they the same. But there's a lot of acting. It's acting. But they're not caring about no black folks. They're not caring about bringing on unity together. So when they march on Philadelphia in the streets by the hundreds of white nationalists, this is to let you know that you're not welcome here. This is not yours. We tolerate you and we see you as a slave. We see you as property. You'll never get reparations. You'll never get justice. Think about it. They're not telling me none I don't know. It's just this lie that gets perpetrated by the system. They'll give you a Juneteenth holiday. They'll say this or that. They won't sign them reparations over. Because if they were to do that, that's the admitting that they have inherently gotten privilege. And nobody's going to do that. But you will see these nationalists marching and protest. Why? Because they feel that their white rights are being violated. And that's what has been allowed to happen here. You've been so accustomed to having everything your way, you ain't never had to share. Had a conversation with a good friend of mine, and he said, well, Maryland is more minority. Ain't that, more 6 states? I said, it don't mean nothing. I said, because the white ingrained mindset, when it's been ingrained that systematically, institutionalized way, that white is right and all that's going to be in sight, it don't matter who's there, because you have to tear the system down and recreate and get the facts straight. You'll never get nothing right if you have built-in doctrine. Built-in doctrine predetermines everything. So people psychologically, subconsciously just will gravitate to what they know. And they see white supremacists, they say this is what makes America better. To scare, keep away, think this way. That's what they promote. All of it. All of it. I don't want to hear about no players play no ball or no singers or none of that. If you don't have a stake in ownership, if you're not really working side by side, talk about no Wall Street, Hollywood, all in plantations. Because they're all plantations. But when you see these white nationalists, they're telling you, this is ours. What you gonna do about it? And you have spineless people in D.C. who aren't gonna do nothing because they put guns and rifles in those guys' hands to scare. They want to keep this whole agenda going. Ain't gonna be about no unity. So this march here on the 4th of July is a symbol. You better wake up. Because The pandemic of racism ain't no cure. There ain't no jab. There ain't no mask. There ain't no quarantine. There is no cure except for a spiritual cure. And when that light shines, it's going to reveal more that people already know. That's my thoughts and takes about the white nationalists that protested in Philadelphia on the 4th of July. Who's really independent? Please hit the like, subscribe, or welcome thoughts and comments. I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And again, who is independent? Because it sure don't look like me. But they letting you know what they think about you. And this is bigger than Trump.